Hey everybody, my name is Kevin Lauro, and for those of you who haven't had the chance to meet me yet, I am the District Executive for the Sunset District. Today we're going to be talking about our fall membership campaign. I know fall is a bit of a ways away, but we are changing things up a little bit this year, and we wanted to get out a little early, let everyone know what's going on, make sure everyone's on the same page, and get everyone the resources that they need to be successful as early as possible. So we have a little presentation to go over. We're going to go over this presentation real quick, and then we'll go from there. So, as promised, this is about our Sunset District membership campaign for the year 2021. What we're calling our One Night Joint Scouting Night. So we have 4 points in our vision for this. Our vision is that we have one joint night date for every single pack in Sunset District. Point number 2 is that every pack would host their own joint night at their own meeting location on the same night. Point number 3 is that we engage new parents by hosting a parent organization meeting at every single pack. And number 4 is that we are going to recruit 600 youth into the program. So we're going to touch on each one of these points, and we're going to talk about the how and the why. And we're going to get into a little bit of detail here. So why are we making this change? Why are we upsetting the apple cart? Can't we just keep doing things the way that we have been? The answer is no. So we've had a bit of a membership decline in Sunset District. And, you know, irrespective of your pack that might have had a good year in 2019 before COVID, and maybe you've kept the numbers up, you're the exception. As a general rule, we've had a membership decline. So even from 2013 to 2019, we've had membership decline of 737 kids, going from about 3,200 kids to about 2,400 kids. And then again, from 2019 till this month, we're down again, down to 956 kids. So we've obviously had a challenge getting our message out there since even before COVID started. We've lost focus on the process, on the training, recruitment, engagement of new parents, and on the program for kids. So what this leads to is no retention, right? We've all experienced a year where we recruit, 5, 10, 15 kids into our pack, and then we hit the recharter season, and half or less stay. So what we're hoping to provide here is a way to engage more parents, engage more youth, and make sure that the people who we sign up stick around, because we've lost a lot of packs, right? When you don't get parent engagement, you eventually run out of people to run the pack, and packs fold. So we lost 24 packs between 2013 and 2020. Now, that includes obviously some packs that were LDS, and they've since formed their own organization, but nonetheless, it's still a huge number. We're expecting more losses from 2020 to 2021. So, we really do have a need to change things up. So this was a format that was brought to us from Chicago via Saginaw. And we're going to talk about a little bit of what they did. So in Chicago area, they recruited 2,991 scouts in 2015, which was a 302% increase in their membership. They followed it up the next year with another 8%, which was another 320 kids. So how do they do this? They had a one-day scouting night. They had branded marketing materials. They used different forms of advertising, radio, TV, social media. They had flyers, obviously, and scout talks. Now, most of you are probably familiar with those last two, scout talks and flyers. But what we're going to be doing this year is we're going to be making use of the full range of materials available to us in order to have success. So we apply those numbers to Sunset District. We're currently sitting at 956 scouts, we had a 302% increase. That's at 887 kids. That's 2,887 families recruited, an extra 230 families the next year. And that brings us to 3,117 families to help sustain and grow PACs and troops in the district. Because as we know, PAC memberships boost troop memberships. So those of you who are involved in troops, this is a great way to get involved to help your troop grow. This gives us more volunteers, right? More kids is more families is more adults, more opportunities for someone to help out. This is a chance for everyone to get down to their fabled mythological 1 hour a week. We've also, outside of Chicago, seen this here in Michigan. I mentioned Saginaw. So in 2018, this was used to great effect. And then in Southern Shores Field Service Council, this was an option given to districts, and all but 2 districts who used this format saw membership growth. So there are a couple of benefits to the Sunset District that make this an advantageous plan versus how we normally do things. This allows us to front end our fall campaign, which gives us more time to engage families, engage PACs, leaders like yourselves, and spread that chaos out over a few months rather than just September and October. It allows us to take advantage of our resources. It allows us to market one plan versus 36 different plans for each PAC. So in that one district plan, we get to collaborate between us, the district, and you, the unit volunteers, and myself, the professional partner. So what are we asking for you? What are the activities you'll need to do? We're going to have a fall join night kickoff August 12th that we're going to ask you to attend. This is going to talk about how to have a successful join night, how to have a successful scout year, talk about planning your calendar and, you know, making a budget and all that jazz. And so for those of you who normally attend Super Saturday, this will be that. This will be our Super Saturday for our district. We're asking you to follow the plan, obviously. We're asking you to use the resources of the campaign and to participate in the join night on the agreed upon recruitment day. We've already set the date, September 16. So we're asking you to also host a PAC organization meeting within 2 weeks of your join night. Then we're also asking you to participate in the popcorn sale. So these are the things that we're asking you to participate in. It's all stuff that some of you may already be doing all of this, right? You're already using the district plan. You've already, you have, you know, a commissioner or a professional at your join night every year. This year, we're just asking you to standardize it on the same day. So September 16 is that day. This is what you can expect from us. So we're going to be fundraising. We are already actively fundraising to provide the money for the marketing materials that we're going to be using beyond the normal way of things, the normal flyers and yard signs and stuff like that. So we'll have more marketing materials for you. So we're already fundraising for that. We're going to provide community-based marketing and communications. So that will include boosted advertisements on Facebook and Instagram. That will include if we can make agreements with local entities, you know, signage around town. So around your, you know, local stores and stuff, we'll have as we can secure agreements, we'll have advertisement around town. Training and resources. We're going to be putting out training videos and resources for you throughout the summer and into the fall to help you be better prepared and better equipped to help lead your PAC, help recruit volunteers, help give the kids in your PAC the best experience that we can. Obviously, the traditional recruitment materials, yard signs, posters, flyers will be provided. And most importantly, we're going to have somebody at your Joint Scout Night on September 16. So we're also going to have that same person attend your PAC organization night. So we are not just telling you go out and do this on this date. We're going to be there with you, helping out and providing support. So I mentioned the district a couple times. Who is the district? So currently on our team, Larry Moliasa is our district chair. Steve Sarlito is our district commissioner. Our district membership committee chair is Phil Klump. Rich Ryan is on our district committee. We have our unit commissioners, who you probably know, your unit commissioner, if you have one, our district committee members, and you, our unit leaders. So volunteers needed. Obviously, we need a couple of volunteers to make this work. Scout Talk presenters. So normally, in a traditional year, your district professional does a Scout Talk at your school if they are able. This year, having everyone on the same night, it's going to be a bit difficult to have your professional be at every single school in the time needed. So if you have a parent who's a stay-at-home parent and is willing and able to come to lunch at your school, wear a Scout uniform, maybe say a couple of words about how fun Scouts is, that would be an awesome opportunity to utilize. And then we're also going to need district joint night representatives. So as of now, we are looking for about 10 people to be district joint night representatives among the various PACs. So if you or someone you know would fit the mold of a joint night representative, please feel free to let me know. Now, speaking of joint night representatives, what will they do? So these people will be at every unit's joint night to represent the district. They're going to assist you in collecting applications and fees. They're going to talk about Cub Scouting and talk to the new parents and tell them why Cub Scouting is worth their time and worth their money in joining. They're going to attend a training of their own on August 15th. They're going to attend your joint night on the 16th of September. And they're going to attend your PAC organization night. And you'll schedule that sometime between September 20 and October 1. So that'll probably be on your next scheduled PAC meeting. We're asking that you do those within 2 weeks. So what is in it for you? As a unit leader, why should you be excited about this? Why should you be partaking in this? This is a chance to serve more youth and families, right? I don't know about you, but I certainly believe that the Cub Scout program is the best youth serving program for kids in this age group. I think that the more families that we can impact, the better. So any chance to serve more youth and more families is an incredible opportunity for us. Additional recruitment resources, right? So, you know, not only are we going to have the usual flyers, posters, yard signs, we'll have social media, we'll have neighborhood, outreach. We're going to have a lot of different resources. We're going to have district volunteers, right, there to help you recruit and engage parents. The amount of times I'm sure that you've said to yourself, oh, if only I had, some more help. Well, we're here this year to help you recruit those parents. This is going to give you more time to focus on program, right? More time to actually deliver the program, to get more adults engaged, to provide the best experience that we can for our kids. So how do we do this? We have to work together. So what's next, right? So we kicked this off last month at Roundtable. This spring, we're going to be contacting school principals about the joint night. So I would encourage you to reach out to your school principal and just let them know, hey, we're planning to have a joint night inside or outside at the school on September 16. They're probably not going to be able to guarantee you that spot. They're probably going to tell you, we don't know if we're going to be able to let you in the school. But, keeping that principal in the loop. It's always a great idea to contact your school principal, whether you have a purpose with it or not. I'm sure you talk to them, as a parent of a student, but talking to them as a Cub Master or a committee member or a committee chair for the PAC at the school is a different thing. It's often I hear from principals about how, they love having the scouts at the school, but they don't really hear much from them. So we'll be recruiting district joint night representatives throughout the spring. We'll have a unit leader training kickoff. That's for you on the 12th of August. Our district representatives will have a training on the 15th of August. Then we'll have our joint night on the 16th of September. So that is our presentation. We are happy you sat down and watched this. Now, as for common questions, what we've had, if you don't meet at a school, we're going to ask you to have this joint night meeting at the school that you recruit the majority of your youth from. So if that's a private school, we're going to ask you to have that meeting at your private school. If it's at your a public school nearby your church, we're going to ask that this first joint night meeting at that school, because the numbers and the research shows that new parents are much more likely to show up to a meeting if it's at the school they know rather than any other location. So just for this one meeting, we're going to ask that you have the meeting at your location. So if you have questions, please feel free to call me, email me. I'm more than happy to talk about this event. This is something that I'm really excited about, that I know a lot of our district volunteer team is really excited about. So feel free to reach out to anybody who was on that list of district folks. We're all happy to talk about this and let you know what's going on. So thank you all once again for tuning in. I'm sure you'll be seeing more of me as we get closer and closer to the September 16th date. Thank you all so much, and I will see you on the scouting trail.